stroll to the shops, holding a dosh, rolling my socks. Really hope there ain't a hole in my socks. Bolt from the cops, holding, patrolling the blocks. Told him I'm not folding, I'm colder than frost. I see a guy with some gold in his watch, and he says that my friend sold him some pot. Sold him a lot, but it's old and there's mold in the crop. Then I got rolled cause the dog holstered a Glock. Before I know it, I'm assaulted and robbed. Knocked out on the asphalt, shoulder is pop. Soldiering on walls to the coast for a drop. Molded a hot smouldering tot hole with my cock. Great, now she's soaking a lot, cause I said I'm not ready to be involved. Didn't want commitment, altering what goals that I got. So I leave and realise she stole all my socks. Damn, that's karma for ya. Nah, that's no Lamara for ya. That's Armadale, that's Clarkson for ya. That's Rockingham Man and Quinana for ya. Damn, that's Darwin for ya. That's Hobart, Melbourne and Canberra for ya. That's Adelaide, Sydney and past the border. Cause the world's full of socks like Scar's water. Scarred from trauma, considering a robbery while hocking all you're sitting. When you're driven into poverty, you're probably a victim to addiction. And it's locking key, a lot of weak decisions got you wishing for a proper sleep. There's a lot of thieves given the economy. They're gonna be in prison for a minute if the copper seat. Honestly, you wanna keep your vision on the bitumen, or stop and seek permission when you're visiting these rotten streets. Eyes to the floor, eyes to the floor. This ain't a place that abides by the law. This is a place for the awful cunts that most normal cunts would just try to ignore. Eyes to the floor, eyes to the floor. This ain't a place you'll survive anymore. This is a place you'll maybe stay stuck in. Safety ain't something that I can assure.
Eyes on the floor, will I rise, will I fall? Will you ride for the cause like the might and a sword? I'ma fight for my source if it's driving my force. I'ma die for my brothers, we survive on the fort. Too high with the thoughts, like my mind's in a storm. It will fester, molest my soul till it's torn like I'm cold to the law. I've been told it before, but I'm frozen like snowman. Remorse or a whore, this is war, you be warned. I will saw down your paws, I've been taught, so we formed in the form of a horse with a sword. And with no man who pours with the portions, we ought to expose them the knife to your fork, man. We can still take your life in a short hand, cause for real you saw me life in a short span. I don't mind yelling life if the court slams. I mean the gavel decided, let it haunt them. This 4 man for scene, we're going noble. Now we conquer the scene, we're going global. Now I'm tackling with hands, we're going solo. And if you ain't back on my gang, well that's a no-no. No poses, a threat to my slang. I'm on posters, on porches, on the flesh of a man. I'm kosher, I'll flex, no stress on the sand. My vocals like sex, but you stick to your hand. But your locals and ex, what the dick from the clan. I provoke while you fetching a stick for your man. Too sick for the fam, too quick for a stand. Doing shit for the fan, you pulling kids in a van. So yeah, blood, check out the resume. I spat with the best, I'm a heavyweight. Snort the ashes, I'm a death till you levitate. My head's mashed, there's no guessing its mental state.
Eyes to the floor, eyes to the floor. This ain't a place that abides by the law. This is a place for the awful cunts that most normal cunts would just try to ignore. Eyes to the floor, eyes to the floor. This ain't a place you'll survive anymore. This is a place you'll maybe stay stuck in. Safety ain't something that I can assure. Eyes to the floor, eyes to the floor. This ain't a place that abides by the law. This is a place for the awful cunts that most normal cunts would just try to ignore. Eyes to the floor, eyes to the floor. This ain't a place you'll survive anymore. This is a place you'll maybe stay stuck in. Safety ain't something that I can assure.
Police wanna pry in my door, 5 of them all raw and they're dying to draw guns, lines off the chalk, yelling at me lie on the floor, cause I rack marks from the store. I ain't got time for the law, but they're high on the thought. I'm gonna talk, try and record me speaking. I am the sword, lying in court, cause I got a vice in my jaw. I ain't gonna sign a report, but I'll leave the sign of the psych-ward sign on your jaw, on the face of a snitch in the place that I live, where the gaze of a brave get a blade to your ribs. So eyes to the floor, eyes to the floor. All you're gonna see is the feet of the enemy in the streets as you breathe heavily heaps as these sneakers release a beat down to your head with a knife to the jaw, eating every meal through the eye of the straw, eyeing the pork sore as you're crying for more soup, trying to talk through wires with your tooth grinded the floor. I am the demon, I am the Lord, I am the ceiling, I am the floor, I am the feeling, I am the thought, I am the bleeding, I am the sword, I am you leaving, I am the morgue, I am the grieving, I am the mourn, I am the reason, I am the cause, I am the TP up in the ward. So you better show content any second spent on this ever said. Send a dead rappers and debt, collect every letter said. Better bend your neck to the floor and check that I get respect with a heavy head to the foul ground. And then I said,
eyes to the floor, eyes to the floor. This ain't a place that abides by the law. This is a place for the awful cunts that most normal cunts would just try to ignore. Eyes to the floor, eyes to the floor. This ain't a place you'll survive anymore. This is a place you'll maybe stay stuck in. Safety ain't something that I can assure.
I've seen your demise till my eyes feeling sore. They ain't got the fight for this war, and they ain't surviving a storm. Even if I'm shipwrecked, I'ma swim right to the shore. Then I'm striking like Thor. Well, they size me up 4, 5, 6, but I'm feeling 6'5" when I roar. You can blame rap and the psilocybin, of course. Left earth, got homesick, now life is a bore. When I came back, wasn't feeling right anymore. Insanity wasn't a thing that I could afford. Feel like a pirate that can never find the reward. Now I'm treasuring every dark time overboard, screaming at the sky, no remorse. Never would I cry for the Lord, but I'm rising up for whoever wanted, don't matter who they pray to. So if they wanna get me, then I wait until they pry through the door. Like
eyes to the floor,
hands on the ground. And don't you make a pan or a sound, we don't pander. We get up to a standing up proud like a panther. No doubt that we're out like a phantom. I'm bound to be feeling like I'm losing it now. Like fuck it, give me a noose till I'm spewing this out, and then I'm on top of the world. Let them judge me, but they ain't putting food in my mouth or a roof in my house. We ain't smoothing this out. Don't ever be thinking that you you can dead us. We live in multiple centuries, bringing some of the best shit you hear, and you'll never be ready when we appear. And after a round with us, you ain't never be seen clear. We can flip and McGregors and don't give a shit if it's fair. We just strike like a grizzly bear. Do we rip off your head? Don't play hero out here. If you see us round here, then it's
eyes to the floor, eyes to the floor. This ain't a place that abides by the law. This is a place full of awful cunts. The most normal cunts would just try to ignore. Eyes to the floor, eyes to the floor. This ain't a place you'll survive anymore. This is a place you'll maybe stay stuck in. Safety ain't something that I can assure. Eyes to the floor, eyes to the floor. This ain't a place that abides by the law. This is a place full of awful cunts. The most normal cunts would just try to ignore. Eyes to the floor, eyes to the floor. This ain't a place you'll survive anymore. This is a place you'll maybe stay stuck in. Safety ain't something that I can assure.